My name is Adam Mays. I work for Coakley Workplace Limited and my job title is Account Director. I look after a contract, the maintenance and cleansing and security of the Olympic Park. Coakley provide a range of jobs across the facilities management industry. So you'll have the entry-level jobs such as cleaning, or in this case litter picking, or basic horticultural. You can then step up to another level, which is for instance an electrician or a mechanical engineer. And then you get into the supervisory realm, which is supervisory of sections of the business or management across a range. So I look after a range of sectors such as mechanical engineering, horticulture, cleaning, health and safety and security. Within the park, as an example, we've got approximately 270, 280 people working on the park as it stands at the moment. Some of those are what we call entry-level jobs, so the cleaners and some of the horticultural people, the people who are doing litter picking across the park and things like that as well. But then obviously as you move up the chain into supervisory, specialisms in arboriculture, specialisms in security, then the roles become slightly more complex, possibly more qualifications required, and then you get into the management level. I always find that work experience is a fantastic thing to do, and would be happy to take work experience people on this park because they'll see it in a totally different light than what the Joe public do as well. But it's more about personality in my mind at that age, people who want to learn, who want to listen and have the motivation to actually get out there and get dirty. And if they've got that enthusiasm and they've got the personality, then they generally will find, I think, that we can be very receptive, we can give them opportunities in a whole range of different spheres, and they'll probably end up choosing one that they perform in best. I personally think it's more about personality and the willingness to get involved, and if they've got that, then we can go in all sorts of different directions. Outside of the education sphere, it's what they do outside of it. So if they do have any work experience, or Duke of Edinburgh Awards or something like that, so they're not just, this is my CV, this is my education, or I've done a job in retail or something like that. I'd look at the bit below that as to what else they've done. So I did some charity work when I was younger, and I think if somebody's got the experience outside of the education sphere, they'll have more life experience when they go into the workplace, in my mind. But a lot of people fall into the facilities management industry. I was a sporty person and therefore did a sports science degree and went into the leisure industry from there. From my career perspective, I started off in hotels, into leisure, into facilities management, into security, back into facilities management again. So you can move around in your career. In facilities management, I've seen and worked in places that I never envisaged that I would do. So Downing Street, the Cabinet Office, seen underground in Whitehall. I've seen Alexandra Palace and the ancient studios that are in there. I've worked at the Queen Elizabeth Olympic Park. I've practiced how to blow up shopping centres in my life. So you get to experience different places, and you'll get to go different places as well, that behind the scenes stuff that people won't necessarily see.